Well, that's oh, that looks very similar to our map of the world. Very similar. Okay, now I'm gonna call that a stream, and this game, like, I gave it a try, gave it a good try, but I'm not very interested in the game. Where's the quit button? Exit game. There we go. It's not for me. It's not for me. Like, it's not. I'm sure it's not a bad game, but it's just like there's so many tedious elements to it. Like, instead of just moving a unit over to something to attack it, you have to move it X amount of steps, and then you have to end the turn. Then you have to move X amount of more steps, and then end the turn, and then building, like, then there's the reading. Like, to actually play the game properly, it requires so much reading. Reading in a video game. Reading, like, no, it needs to be something intuitive. It needs to be like you can't start off with like just so much thrown at you all at once. Like, as soon as you open up the menus for the game and the menus for the main city, like, you just have all this stuff just thrown at you, and then you get to the upgrades page and the research page, and it's like all this information just thrown at you all at once, and you've got to sit down, you've got to start reading, and that's not that's not what I want out of a it's not what I want out of a video game. Yeah, like, I want to sit down and play a video game. I don't want to sit down and read. Yeah, and it was just so very there's just a lot of tedious things to it. It's that's how it is with a lot of turn-based stuff. The turn-based is very difficult to get right without being tedious, without being, oh, my turn's over, now I have to press the button, now I can't do this, da 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 da. Like, it just, if there's not enough if there's not enough to do, or if there's too much to do, or if you can't get what you wanted done, you can't get what you wanted done in your turn, or if there's too many units to handle, it just becomes very tedious. Okay, and that's so. Yeah, that's the game. It might be interesting the further you get in. Like, it might be interesting once you've learnt all the mechanics and learnt how it all works, but it's not for me.